Welcome in, everybody. My name's Liane. If you're new here, because we've had some new subscribers, welcome. Right now, I'm going to do my second reading on what happened to Jayden Spicer. The first reading didn't look great, so I'm going to change the angle now so you can see the camera, and let's figure out if we can deep dive. I never claim a first reading to be accurate. If you know me, I work as a psychic medium. I volunteer with the Find Me group, where I get downloads and intuitions and visions that I report with. But I never claim a tarot reading to be factual the first time around. So let's see what the readings cards have to say for the second reading on Jayden Spicer. Poor little Jayden has, I guess, been missing for, a week now, right? And yeah, it's not looking like he's going to be found alive at this point, regrettably. Hate to say, just because of the the fact that if he's out in the wild for the last week, that's discouraging. Okay, let's see. He's with the angels. Oh my God. What I got the first time around, y'all. Regrettably, he wasn't very well loved. No, he wasn't loved. Really sad by a mom and stepdad who both have a criminal past, regrettably. And that does not make them guilty, in my opinion, but concealed. And this is also hidden and concealed in the woods. Got that as well first time. So, y'all, let's try one more from this deck and see if I get anything else. Man, not looking very positive. What happened to Jayden Spicer? They're not telling the truth. Oops. They're not telling the truth. Those came out because of sloppy. Somebody's got some hidden regret here, but they are not telling the truth. I suspect that this may have happened prior to, which I said in the first reading, their manipulation and gaslight and controlling him. And they're keeping a secret. Yeah, it's not good. What happened to Jayden? Okay, I want to know the night of the disappearance, or in the middle of the night. Did he get up and walk away? What really happened? There is a male energy, young energy, that is quite emotional, distraught. Fell out. That's not a flipper. If you're new here, I only do the flippers. I don't do the sloppy ones that fall out. Okay, let's see. What happened to Jayden Spicer? What happened to Jayden Spicer? 9 of Cups. Somebody did not enjoy having him around. It wasn't their dream life to have a child around. Somebody did not want the child around. The Emperor, there's the hidden male. The boyfriend did not want the child around. This is coming out in the first reading as well. Okay, let's get another deck. I'm feeling like I want another deck here. Oh, what happened to Jayden Spicer? He's going to be found. Something changed. This star is always hope, healing, showing up in the night, directions, guidance. Though there's going to be a change or there was a change that night, but he's going to be found, or the police are going to get some insight onto the story that's being told and what's changed with that story from the truth. The police are going to catch on. What happened that night? Support. Yeah, they're backing each other's stories up, is what I'm getting. They're backing each other's stories up, and the police are going to find out that there's some misstatements and mistruths here eventually. Let's get this deck out and see what happened that night to Jayden Spicer. I want to see, what really went down here. Let's just see what went down that night, the night before Jayden disappeared, or the middle of the night. Got 10 of Pentacles. A crone of water. Element of water. This is what came up in the first reading. Sugar. I don't know if they drowned him or he drowned in the bathtub because there was an irresponsibility, or if they drowned him, but it looked like he might have drowned in the bathtub at home. This is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting, and then it was concealed. Whether there was an irresponsibility on their part or it was deliberate, but mm-mm-mm-mm. Seven of Wands is deception, betrayal, backstabbing. Give me more on this. Crone of water in reverse, please. Crone of water in reverse. This is like, yeah, hidden. Page of Wands. Some young energy. He might be in the water. He might be in water. Crone, Page of Wands. Might be in water. This, okay, because I think we're picking up on Jayden here. I mean, there's been a heavy burden on him, and the family felt heavily burdened, and they, you know, took care of it. But you've got the element of water. We've got the water here, and that came up in the first reading, almost like he drowned. They were high. They were negligent. He had an accident, or something happened, and then they concealed it and took him somewhere. This is, yeah. They worked hard to conceal the truth. They worked hard to conceal the truth. Give me more here. We worked hard to conceal the truth. Here we go. We got the Eight of Water again. Um, Somebody wanted to get away from having to care and be responsible for young Jayden. What happened that night? What happened that night? Let's see if I can get a more clear indicator. So, yeah, we've got young energy that's explosive and emotional, immature. This could be stepdad, somebody who wants to be independent and not have the responsibility of caring for a child. Let's get another deck out. I want to see if I can get some clarifiers here. What happened to Jayden Spicer? Like, I'm feeling like there was a real impatience for him around stepdad. Um, mm, 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 mm. I don't think, in my opinion, mom's all that innocent either, but this is showing twice now. Yeah, something at night. Something happened at night. Yeah, something happened at night, in the middle of the night. Resistance. He resisted something, or, yeah, we've got trickery, and self-interest. We've got preparation, something that was planned in advance. This was planned in advance. And you've got hidden ghosts. So we've got hidden, I feel like this is something hidden in his past, like in their past, their ghosts, their behaviors of the past, very self-interested. They prepared for this. This was planned to trick everybody with this storyline. Oh, let's see what happened. I'm trying to see if I can get more indicators on what happened that night. We've got bread, a period of prosperity and abundance. So Mountain Road. I feel like I'm reading intuitively, okay? So I do feel like I'm not reading it again. This is true crime. I'm not. So I feel like the police are getting small little breadcrumbs that are leading them to where they're going to find him. I feel like they are picking up on the lies, and within the lies, they are getting some breadcrumbs here of facts that are leading them to where they're going to find Jayden Hart. Yeah, they there was no love here. There was no love. There was no love lost for Jayden in this house, sadly. I mean, that's just what we're picking up. I've got June. Did he actually get older man dealings with an older? Okay. So this person that didn't like him, I think that's his stepdad here. I think that event might have been planned in June. I don't know when Grandmom died, but I'm thinking this event was planned in June. Planned in June. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Or happened in June and was concealed. Haystack, karma. They're going to get caught. They are going to get caught. We've got strong emotions. Yeah, somebody had a temper. Somebody lost it. Somebody's got no patience. I think we know who that is in the male energy department. And yeah, sadly, I think this was pre-planned. Um, as far as the story, when he was coming in June, I don't know. I want to say drowned. Um, and yes, hidden. The lovers had a hidden plan to take him and remove him somewhere. They took him somewhere. They took him somewhere. But I think I'm going to pull out the pendulum here. Was Jayden drowned in the bathtub in the house? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Was Jayden drowned in the bathtub in the house? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Mm-hmm. He was. And then it was covered up. Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Is my name Bob? No. Was Jayden drowned in the bathtub? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Somebody lost patience with him and he was drowned in the bathtub. Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. And that it was concealed initially. Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Yes. Is my name Bob? No. So it was concealed initially, and then the story was made up between the two to cover what happened. Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what the final outcome is for these two. Um, what's the final outcome? Let's let's not get a sloppy card. Let's get a final outcome for Jayden Spicer. I feel like this case is going to be resolved faster than Lily and Jack. I just do. What's the end result? There's backstabbing and betrayal that wants to come out. The Chariot, they're gonna get caught taking him somewhere. What's the final outcome? Yeah, somebody being high and drunk and negligent and what's going to be the final outcome, please, Spirit? I'm getting a lot of falling cards. What's going to be the final outcome? Wow, you won't believe it. Justice. Justice will be the final outcome for beautiful Jayden Spicer. Love and light. Do all the YouTube things, please. See you on the other side on the next reading.